Kalimera. Melene Francesca Sartori. Herome puime etho. This maximum I learned about Greece. Now I'm sorry, I need to switch in English. I will do my best to explain very quickly and in few sentences how and why and we need to speed up our countries. Countries not only Greece, but Europe. Okay, we call this bubble slide, colored bubble slide. What is this? So we collected the LTE penetration in worldwide scope, so not only Europe, but all the continents. The side of the bubbles is the coverage, and you see all the bubbles are almost quite similar. So around the globe, we are around 78% LTE coverage, population coverage. The numbers are representative how increased the ARPU has been due to the LTE launch. So all of them are positive. And the lines are the LTE subscribers. So how many subscribers are LTE instead of 2G and 3G? Let's guess, where is Europe? Each color is a continent. Tell me. Let's say which color is Europe? The orange one. I cannot walk, right? Do you hear me? No. I can stay here. Okay. As you see, in Europe, this number are around September this year. Ah, thanks so much. Ah, now I can walk. You see, this is for being polite, I remove all the number of our operator, okay? And there are not Greek here, just to be really polite. But these are all over Europe, this orange one, and then you see 6 months means that we've been LTE since 5 years already in place. And we have around 20% of LTE penetration. It's fine? Are we happy? Yes. I spoke with many operators, said, yes, I'm profitable. Look at these are plus 24 plus, is less than around 10% LTE subscriber, and they said, I have a 20% ARPU more. Look at this, plus 18%. It's more or less comparable with other big boys in Korean or in US, where they are similar delta. We're fine? We are profitable? Yes. Can we stay like that? Yes, it's our choice. But how come the other guys are pushing like a hell the LTE? Just because they have an investment to be done? Or because they are better than us? Or what? Basically, they don't want to be any longer a pipeline. So far, if you think about your operators, not Greek, all over Europe, how do you see your operators? The telecommunication in general. Providing connections. No application, no services, connections. Like electricity you have at home. It's a commodity nowadays. So basically, the European approach is I give you a connection, full stop. I do not give additional added value. But if we want to really progress and make a different approach, we need to go in this perspective. Let's see. Okay, I walk. We need to go to provide added value. What does it mean, added value? A part of throughput, SMS, and voice connections. Internet of Things. So I'm pretty sure that if you've been bombarded in these last 2 years by newsletter, SMS, new magazine about this Internet of Things. What does it mean, Internet of Things? Why we need to move there? Because first of all, we cannot stop it all, okay? This process has been already started and is moving very, very fast. Second, they are changing completely our life. Can we be protagonists again in these changes? Can we make a difference in respect to the other continent? Or do we wait only? We can wait for Americans, Koreans, Japans. They can decide the rules, and then we follow. It's our choice as European population. Or we want to have the leadership back and to change the rule, be part of the rule, and to change the Internet of Things, make part of our life. Which are these famous applications? It's not only some video streaming, it's not only some better connectivities, are self-driving car, smart city, smart home. My dream would be my freezer will order my shop by himself. I have a list, a shopping list in my freezer, and anytime I use an item from my freezers, I can read the SQ, the QR code, and the freezer knows which is inside and what is missing. And if I want to have always 1 liter of milk ready in the morning, the freezer will order automatically. Nice. But this, even better, the self-driving car. This morning we spent 50 minutes driving from my hotel to here. My dream would be driving, okay, the car, that itself. Fantastic. Who will be the provider? Do we want to leave these new opportunities, business opportunities, to somebody else? They're ready, huh? They're ready. There are plenty of other players ready to take this portion of business. Do we want to have the cities completely different than today with some smartness inside? Just starting with the traffic light, without a big, fancy new application plan into 2020. Do we want a business over there? They are ready. But I would say, could be time to be back again in the game and to take back in Europe the leadership. And what do we need to do? First of all, we need to create an infrastructure. If you have a fantastic car, a Ferrari, a Porsche, a super fancy car, but you don't have the street, you can keep your car in the garage, right? So you need to have the infrastructure in order to support your requirement. You need to perform in order to deliver these specific added value services. Second, if I have the car and I have the street, but I don't have a gasoline, I cannot run my super mega Ferrari. So I need to have the ecosystem ready. So it's not only the operator or the vendor or somebody else, but we need to have everybody around the table to make the common effort to play the game together and to decide together with the regulator as well. So the regulator is one of the most important pillars for the next coming year to change the game. Okay, because with frequencies, we have, let's imagine the drone. You have a lot of drone around your street. You know that Amazon has been stopped with the drone because there is no rules. How do you consider the drone? Is a pedestrian? Is a car? Is a bicycle? How do you consider drone? Can they go to the street or then go to the pedestrian path? Which height? 1 meter, 5 meter, 2 meters? There is no rules. And the Amazon has been stopped to deliver their item through drone. You see, Amazon is missing a business and the overall ecosystem is stopped because there is no rules. And then ambitious. What does it mean, ambitious? There is an English word that says, if there is a will, there is a way, right? So as European, we want to be back in the game? Yes, all together. So we need to put our effort and the capabilities to decide together the new rules. For what? Let's see where we are today. Today, this screen shows you the overall LTE penetration. We have around 13 against 17, 100% in Korea. Is this enough to drive the new industry revolutions? or not. Because when we speak about Internet of Things, is another way to call the revolution Industry 4.0. So the telecommunication can be the driver, a promoter, a pusher, even though pusher perhaps is not the best word, for this industry. So the telecommunication can really impact all the segments, all the verticals, all the factors in order to drive the new industry in Europe. Why? Have you seen the last report from GCMA? In 2014, the GDP worldwide has increased 3.8% due to telecommunication investment. It's planned in 2020 around 4.2 GDP increase due to telecommunication investment. In Greece, the classical report shows 1.3 GDP increase due to telecommunication investment. No, mobile only. And if we consider the overall ecosystem, also the indirect investment, we are go to 7%. So it means that telecommunication is not only because it's fancy, but because it really can drive a change in the financial countries. And Greece could be part of this by definition, with all the other countries in Europe. And this exactly is a kind of call to actions. Nokia is committed to promote the first commercial 5G network in 2020 with the European Championship, UEFA 2020. Do you know that the first time we have 13 countries involved for this championship? For the first time, the championship will not run only in one country, but in 13, the light blue. So it means that it is a really pan-European project. It's the best options that we can have as European to drive again the leadership back in Europe, because we can launch the 2020, the 5G commercial network, with the fantastic opportunities, people in the stadium. We have a lot of use cases that we can really use in order to enhance the experience. So we have been the driver for 2G and 3G. We missed the trend for 4G, but we are exactly in time for giving back the chance to be leader on 5G. And Nokia is fully committed. We are already working with the European Commission, with the UEFA people, with the many other stakeholders in Europe. And it's not only on the 13 countries where we are going to have the European Championship, but we will run all over Europe, Greece included. So it means that also you, as an overall European, can really be part of these changes, and this is time to act. Otherwise, we might miss also the second train, is a 5G, and this would be pity, because we have a lot of experience. We might benefit of R&D investment, because you know very well when there is this huge event, there are also investment behind this. So it's a great opportunity it's a win-win-win situation. Back in Europe, be leader again, fight the Japanese that they want to launch 5G in the Olympics game in July and not June, and then leverage on the investment coming behind this one. Thanks so much.